Alright guys, welcome back to Horseplay Motoring. Today I'm going to try something a little bit different. I got some parts on the way, and really don't have much going on right now. It's a little bit chilly outside for Florida. It's in the 50s. The wind is blowing like crazy. It's rocking the SUV all around. Sitting in the wife's car because the kids are inside playing and it's too windy outside, so I just figured I'd sit in here and do this part of the video. But today I'm going to try something different. And I wanted to do my top 10 favorite sn95s. It started out as my top 5. I couldn't settle on just 5, so I was going to go with 10, but I couldn't come up with 10. So, the gist of this is pretty much home built or budget built. There's some people that's is left off the list. One of the cars I love is Andrew Lavender's car, but Andrew Lavender's car is he's got more in his heads than I've got in my entire car. So I mean, it's one of the reasons he's not on the list. It's not really budget. He's got big money in that car. I love the car, but like I said, the trick flow heads, and then he sent them off and got them reworked and everything. That's more than I have in my car. So I got 8 cars on my list, and I'm going to go down it. I'll have a slideshow, a few pictures, a little bit of video. I've talked to everybody on the list except for 2 people. They've all approved this, so hopefully the other 2 people don't get mad if it gets taken down or whatever. It's because one of them asked me, hey, I didn't approve this, take it down. But I don't think there's going to be a problem since it's brutal, and yeah, you'll see. So, starting with number 8. I have Busted Knuckle Productions. The guy that runs that page or that channel is TJ. TJ's dad owns a shop which TJ works at. TJ's Mustang is beautiful. It's very clean, very simple. Spoiler delete, black interior. I think it's the SVE seats, SVO seats, something like that. I think from LMR. I can't remember exactly what they are, but it's all on his channel. The one thing I love about his car is it's a 5.0 car, and a lot of people's not going to like it, but it is carb swapped. But when he pops the hood, there is so minimal underneath that hood. There's no clutter. It's just air cleaner in the middle, and it's gorgeous. It's simple. The car has trick flow heads. It's got a cam. It's got exhaust. It's quick. It's pretty badass. I mean, it's 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. He just broke 1,000 subscribers. Did a pretty big burnout for that, and you'll see some of the footage here.
Perfect.
Number 7 on my list. He may look familiar if you ever looked at the Magic Drift trim spoilers and you've noticed a white sn95. White sn95 with a black hood. That's D Creator Creations, Darius. I just call him D. D's car is, I believe he said it's his first car, his high school car. It was a 98 Mustang. It was a V6. It has been completely, all the way through, swapped out for Mach 1. He even left the hood scoop functional, so he's got the Mach 1 hoods, the shaker scoop on his Mach 1. He just calls it the 98 Mach, which is, you know, essentially what it is, being that everything's switched over. It's real simple white and black, which I love. It's clean, but it's just the combination of the wheels and the hood and everything. It looks sinister, and it's 4-valve swapped. So much I love about it. He does have a 6-cylinder Fox, which he swapped out, and it's a great little project. It's kind of taken some of his time away from the Mach, but hopefully he'll get back there. He likes where it's at on looks, so I think the performance will be coming. But here's a little bit of that car. Number 6 is probably my favorite looking car on YouTube, and that's 2-valve Ronnie. Now, yes, that's the first new Edge on the list, and yes, a new Edge is considered an sn95. sn95 was 94 to 04, for those of you who don't know. sn95 is still just a modified Fox chassis also. That's why from 79 to 04, all the suspension parts are interchangeable. Minus maybe a bolt or two, might be bigger or smaller, but you can still switch them out. But anyway, 2-valve Ronnie has, without a doubt, my favorite front end on any new Edge, and that is the Roush. Now, his car is gorgeous. I believe it's wrapped. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's the wrap. It's green. He's got self-made aero parts. He does that stuff himself, like a wicker bill and stuff like that. The only thing I would change about the car is one of his exhaust tips are crooked, and he's acknowledged that. He is going to fix that. And speaking of fix, wow, he just got a supercharger. He's got a bullet intake. He's got all this stuff that he's going to put on over the winter time. That car is really just, it's going to become another animal. But as far as looks, that car is just, well, I mean, you can look right here and see. Tell me what you think. Number 5 on the list is the only person on the list that does not have his car still. And I went back and forth about putting it on the list, but the car, I don't like convertibles. Never have liked convertibles. There's very few convertibles that I like. But PM Performance came along. And he's got a 5.0, or had a 5.0 yellow convertible. And he kind of broke the stereotypes that, oh, the stock block's going to split at 500. His is supercharged. It made 500 to the wheels. He took it to the track. He raced it. He didn't abuse it, but he didn't baby it either. I mean, he used the power that he had. So Pietro is very, what I can say, finicky. He's very, very big on detail, and the parts he gets is only going to be quality. And if they fit like crap, he ain't going to have them. He won't settle for anything less than what he feels is the best. And my car wouldn't be nothing compared to what what he would expect. So I eventually want to get to that point. But you can see with Pietro's car, it's very clean, very detailed, nice forged rims. I mean, it was gorgeous. And he sold it, and I can't get mad because he got a GT 500, which is a whole nother animal in itself. I wish he would have got a Terminator. I really do. And I know he kind of regrets it, because I've seen his comments to Brutal about trading. I've seen that. But yeah, it's just the great ambassador pretty much for the 5.0 community, for the push rods, because everybody, oh, it's going to split at 500, and he proved that wrong for a very long time. 12.3 at 118. Keeping with the yellow convertible theme is none other than Brutal. He has a Terminator called Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf is on the channel from time to time, and he has promised that he's going to bring it back on the channel a lot more often and do some things to it. But Yellow Wolf is a 0304 Cobra. I can't remember the exact year, but the supercharger has been upgraded to a Kenny Bell, and it's E85. It puts it's estimated about 700 horsepower to the wheels, and it's just simple and clean. And you just pop the hood, and that Kenny Bell is like just the crown jewel on the top. Brule's got a great personality. All these guys have a pretty damn good personality. You know, I've seen people bash 2-valve Ronnie, and he just says thank you. You know, he just blows it off. TJ has a great personality, demeanor. Darius is the creator. He is awesome. The way they carry themselves, the way they present themselves means a lot, but the cars is what brought me here. And Brutal has gorgeous Fox bodies, but that Terminator's how I found him. And Yellow Wolf is definitely something I can't wait to see it on the channel even more. Next on my list, might surprise y'all, it is 4.6 Chris. Chris has a 2-valve NPI car that has been PI swapped. He's got off-the-shelf comp cams, no custom grinds. He made 280 horsepower to the wheels. To make things better, he's added nitrous, he's added weight reduction, and he is out here waxing coyotes, gapping people without spray. I'll show you that video. Without spray, he raced his brother's new Charger RT and walked him. You know, they was pretty neck and neck in the beginning, and then as the race went on, he just started walking away from him. He just walked out of his life. Chris, I feel that he's one of the great ambassadors for the sn95, especially the 96 to 98 cars. Just because what he's doing, you know, he's kind of pushing the envelope. The car made over 450 foot-pounds of torque. He's pushing for 500. He just upped the pill. He's got a new clutch, and this car is taking it, and it's taking a beating, and it's, you know, it shows you what they can do. Number 2 on the list, if you're in the SN community at all and you don't know Merchant SVT, I don't know what to tell you. You're living under a rock. It's pretty much the standard in which people have based how clean a SN is, because it is probably the cleanest sn95 that's ever existed. I mean, yeah, there's clean ones out there, but his is was the original standard. It's a 4-valve, it's supercharged, it's wire tucked, it's clean, and just when you think it's can't get any cleaner, it's clean on top of that. I just don't know how to explain it. you know, he's got a real big Instagram following. He don't do a lot on YouTube, but he does have videos on YouTube, and some of his friends have videoed his car on YouTube. So we'll look at that here, and you can see just how clean and so much detail in this car. I don't know how you wouldn't know about it being in the SN community for any long period of time. Number one on my list is somebody I feel is a great ambassador for Mustangs, but this car in particular is a great ambassador for the 2-valve community. And that's Andrew Sheridan from Mustang Lifestyle, his Turbo Bullet. This Bullet Mustang has a Gen 1 on 3 turbo kit. I can't remember the exact horsepower. I want to say 440, 420, 460. It's under 500 horsepower, and he runs 10s. Car has a gorgeous wrap. It looks really good, but this car just puts in work. It don't have a ton of power, but it's got suspension, and it just shows what, you know, when done right, these cars move. 10s might not be, you know, astronomical to a lot of people, but 10-second street car, this car could be driven on the street. He's drove it around Daytona. I mean, it's, you know, it's incredible for me. It honestly is, and it just shows that these cars pack a punch. They really do. He's ran faster in this Turbo Bullet, I believe, faster than he ran in his Cobra, and his Cobra was, it was 700 horsepower. So don't quote me on that. He may have ran faster in the Cobra, but I'm pretty sure it's faster than the Bullet. But the Bullet just has a Viking adjustable shocks instead on the rear, and it hooks and it goes. And I think it just shows the potential of these platforms.
Car just went 10.7 at 127.
So guys, I know this is out of the ordinary. It's especially having 8 cars, and like I said, I didn't want to include the super high cost builds because not all of us have that money. I know I'm a broke cracker, so you know I got to do what I can do, and I got stuff coming with the car and things going on, and income tax time is around the season. I'm hoping to get something started, not car related, but something that will be bringing in more income, so hopefully that can transfer, relate to the car. But I appreciate y'all watching. Please let me know what y'all think, and if y'all got somebody on that I left off the list, that you would like to add in there, please let me know. I'm going to leave links to every one of them, all 8 of their YouTube channels and Instagrams, and be sure to check these guys out if you're not already. Like, half these guys, I can't imagine y'all being subscribed to me and not to them anyway. So I appreciate it more than y'all know. Thank you for watching.
I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with these 16 bars. I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with these 16 bars. I won't turn around, I won't turn around. No matter how far I go, I'll never